Hi, I was recently in the market for a new computer. After doing photography for the last 15 years or so, I recently started doing videos as well. And even though the computers that I had were very capable of handling photos and photo editing, I quickly realized that my current system were not able to handle the rendering of video, particularly the video that comes out of a GoPro and other 4K media that I have. So I started doing some research and realized that I needed to purchase a laptop or a desktop that had its own dedicated GPU, a dedicated graphics card that could handle video, or high-end video, I should say. So I did some research and I looked around, and after considering several different options, I decided to go with the HP Omen. I'm very familiar with HP. Most of my desktops and laptops at home are Hewlett Packard. So I thought that I would go with the Omen. That seems to be pretty good. This particular Omen has a dedicated GPU with 6 gigs of RAM, which should be sufficient for me to be able to do my rendering on my videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. I just got it. It just came in the mail, so I'm excited to look at it. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. It's a 17.3 HP Omen. I do like the 17-inch screen, which is what I currently have. My system that I have now, it's also a HP, however, it's about 9 years old. So obviously it's outdated and I need to get a new one. So this is what I came out with. I had actually considered getting the MSI, which has pretty much the same specs as this one does, but anyway, this is what I ended up going with. Okay. So as I was saying, the reason that I wanted to go with HP is because I am familiar with HP and I just think it's a great brand. I've never had any issues with any of my previous HPs. So the MSI was a really close. I just didn't like the gaudiness and of the machine itself with all the sparkling lights. I guess it's great if you're going to be doing gaming. I'm not going to do gaming. I just want it for photo editing and some video rendering. So anyway, this is the HP Omen. Unfortunately, when I went to buy it, the only one that was available on the website was the 3060 GPU. There's a 3070, which has 8 gigs of dedicated RAM, and then of course there's the 3080, which is the top of the line. Also, the one that I have is an i7 processor, the Intel i7. The way to go, really, if I really wanted to spend the money, would be to go to i9, Intel i9 with a 3080 graphics card. However, this was the only one available at the time, and I really didn't want to wait any longer. Apparently, they're going to be available sometime in December. So anyway, I got a little antsy and I wanted to buy it now. So, but this i7 with the 3060 graphics card should be enough for what I'm going to do, which is not really very intense graphics, but should be good enough for some minor 4K and mostly 1080p rendering. So anyway, what do we have here? Just, I guess, some nomenclature. There are some tutorials there, and then some warranty information. And let's get to the laptop itself. Oh, it's a little heavy, which it should be with what it has. Let's take a look at it. Wow, that's pretty. Before I get to this though, let's take a look at the, I've been hearing a lot about the power brick that this comes with. It's a 330 watt power brick, and it is humongous, which if you're gonna plan to do a lot of on scene, take it with you. It's better to just charge it before you go, because you don't want to be carrying this big of a thing around. It's almost as big as the computer itself. I don't know why a 330 watt, probably about a 280 would have been sufficient, but anyway, it is giving more power to the GPU, which really allows it to work a lot faster and a lot better. Also, hopefully they won't do that. I mean, they won't need it. Anyway, let's go ahead and put this aside. It's just the power stuff. Anything else in here? Nope, that's it. Pretty. And let's just take a look at it. And so let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at what What it goes. The first thing I noticed about this machine when I was doing my research, it doesn't have the numeric keys in the right like most of them do, but that's okay. But it does have a very nice keypad or finger pad. What is this thing called? And 17-inch screen, 17.3 to be exact, which is really nice. And as you can see, it's really pretty. And that's about all I'm gonna do. Hopefully, I'll have a follow-up video once I get to play with it for a little bit. Thanks for watching. Powering up for the first time. We'll see how it goes. Sure looks pretty. I like the layout of the keyboard and the way it lights up. I'm sure that's probably programmable too, but we'll have to see as I go along. I'm learning on the fly. We'll see what happens. The computer is now booting up and looking for updates, and we'll see what happens here. Currently updating itself to Windows 11. All done. This thing is beautiful. Gorgeous. Fresh look and Windows 11.